Hi, I hope you've had a good weekend and you've gotten to enjoy some of the nice weather. As you're trying to get caught up, we do have our first exam this week. So Wednesday is scheduled for your first test. You do have one lesson prior to that, which is linear regression. So you do want to use a graphing utility, or you may want to use Desmos for that. So what you really need to know is what you're trying to do is model a set of data. So you may have a scatter plot and you're trying to find the line that will go through that is a best fit line for that model. Okay, now you'll notice that a model will not fit the scatter plot exactly. Now, another thing that you'll need to know about is correlation. And correlation is how well your model fits. Correlation, those values, they use the letter R for correlation. They will be greater than or equal to -1 or less than or equal to a +1. The closer they are to a +1 is a perfect positive relationship. Now, a -1 is a perfect negative relationship. If you have a correlation, though, that's close to 0, that means that it does not fit a linear equation, that it's scattered out. Now, if you look at a graph and you have something that maybe looks like this, if you look at it, it kind of looks like a quadratic, but it doesn't have a linear relationship. That too would have a correlation close to 0. So it doesn't mean it doesn't have a relationship, it just does not have a linear relationship if it has a correlation close to 0. So that will be the last lesson before you go into your test. And then when you finish your test, you have a discussion question. Make sure on the discussion question that after your initial response that you're responding to 2 other classmates to get your full points. Then we go into quadratics. And in this, they're really going to focus on finding your vertex. So if you have something in this form, the vertex is your HK. The A value, that number will tell you if it's positive, then your quadratic is opening up. If that value is negative, then your quadratic is opening down. Now, other things that you need to know is the H and K are also your shifting. So H is your shift left and right, and K is your shift up and down. The other thing that they will have you do is define the x-intercepts. So x-intercepts, where is it crossing the x-axis? That is setting your y value to 0. Okay. If you have any questions or concerns, please email me and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Have a great week.